YouTube channel near you.
Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to Denise, Gene Hudson, and Brian Barber sitting by the wayside as time is flying by. Nice to see you, Brian Walters. Hello there, John and Rosemary. Nice to see you, Rose. Rebecca, got the tow truck on standby, hopefully. Leona King, nice to see you. Hello there, Julie Ann. Nice to see you there as well. So everybody's, I can't forget about Sky. Yes, Skywalker. Welcome, Sky. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this edition is brought to you by, lo and behold, thank you, Texas Beard Company. If you got a man with a beard, whether you need beard oil or beard balm, we've got it in our store. The link is in our description and also in the comments. In stock, shipping now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Grizzly's got his store up and running, and it is in stock. Make sure and browse our products. Thank you, Texas Beard Company, for what? Coming together with us. Yes, thank you. So, Angela, what are you up to?
Oh, been busy. Went to the Anchorage Mansion in Marietta, Ohio. Painted a lot of spirit portraits for people. And very incredible experience and great readings. And it was a lot of fun. I always have a good time at the Anchorage Mansion. And it's a very haunted location. And I say hi to all the spirits. They know me there. And they say hi back. And I joke around with them. And they joke around with me. So it's a great time.
Interesting. Welcome, Linda Judd. A round of applause for everybody. Nice to see everybody. Interesting. So everybody knows the routine. If you want a sample, go ahead and put your name on the block so I can put you in order so I can start clicking on your name. Welcome, Curtis. Hello, Curtis. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. And once you get your name on the board as we are talking, we'll start clicking on you. And wait a minute, Julie, is it woot woot, or where I come from, it yeet yeet? Anyway, there is a difference between woot woot and yeet yeet. But if you don't know what yeet yeet is, then send me a message and I will tell you. But anyways, all right.
Rosemary wants a reading already.
So
she wants one.
All right, I'll go back down to the bottom and start clicking. But so if you're not from the country, you don't know what yeet yeet means. So, yes. All right, here. Let's see. I don't think Julie Ann caught that one yet. So, interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she did. She's laughing. Okay. I had to catch up on the comments there. But yeah. Curtis, I got you. So, I didn't know what yeet yeet was years ago, and somebody did that to me, and I said, "What the hell's wrong with you?" But anyways, yeah. So, all right, Julianne, I got you added too.
You got Rosemary?
Yep, sure do.
Awesome. So
I'll go back through the list here in a minute and make sure I got everybody. Because once we start clicking on the list, then I will get it. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Make sure we got it up and running here. And all right, we're running in the background. All right. So how's everybody doing out there in La La Land? It's raining where I am at. It's been raining for days, it seems like. Well, hello there, Henry. Welcome to the show. Is it raining where you're at, Angela?
Yeah, well, we're getting rain off and on. We've had one storm after another, and it would clear up. And one day was really cold. It dropped down to below 50 after the rain went through.
Interesting.
Got a little bit chilly. And we were supposed to see auroras, and I didn't get to see any because
Really?
I think it's the rule in Ohio. If something's cosmic and spectacular is supposed to happen, we get a blanket over the whole state. We're not allowed to see it.
Interesting. All right. So Liana and Barbara, I got you. So here's who I have this far. I've got Rosemary, Curtis, Julianne, Barbara, and Liana. So hello there, Linda. Nice to see you. So anybody else, I'll be monitoring the comments. So just jump in whenever. And with all said and do, welcome everybody to the show. Hopefully you all had a good day and good evening. Linda Judd, I got you now. I just see your name. Yes, I've got you. So I'll put you in line as well. And we will start off with Rosemary. All right, Rosemary, we'll start with Angela and Rosemary.
And Rosemary Ottman.
All right, here. Oh, Jiffy. So Rebecca, I had ordered a whole bunch of Jiffies, and a whole bunch of shirts. So they'll be here in about a week or so. So yes.
Okay, so the first rune I have for Rosemary is Thora sauce. So it's giving me the impression that you're in a situation where you are very careful with your words, and that you have to be careful. You're afraid of setting somebody off or setting a group of people off. And that's the impression I get, because usually Thora sauce represents thorns. It can represent a dangerous situation. It can represent protection and boundaries. It just got the assumption that you have to kind of walk on eggshells around people. And then the next rune I have for you is Berkana. So Berkana is protection. It's the mother, is Berkana, the goddess. What I'm getting the impression of is that you're going to be arriving in a place of where you don't have to worry about walking on eggshells anymore, that you're protected. And I keep seeing a lot of green with this. It feels like you're going to be away from those people and away out of that situation, and you're going to be having some peace. You're going to have some fresh air, and you'll finally feel like you're safe. The next rune I got is I was. So I was means death and regeneration. So I'm seeing that situation with you walking on eggshells and having to be really careful coming to an end, and there's a fresh start in your life. It's a regeneration. You're no longer a part of that. It's no longer part of your life, and it's a new fresh start.
All right, here. Next up, we have Curtis. Curtis says, add me and let it be. All right.
All right, Curtis. So the first rune, the Curtis. Okay, so the first rune I have for Curtis is Dega. So this means enlightenment. It's also the height of the sun and the new day. And I have a cat right now. It's at my legs. It's trying to distract me. But this is Dega. So this is the new day. So it feels like you're getting a fresh start in your mind. It's like you're clearing everything out, and you're trying to start a new fresh start for yourself. And you have this new sense of calm and clarity. And the next rune I got is Tidewe. So Tidewe is an oath, a vow. It can also mean victory. So with this, I get the impression of, yes, I did it. I achieved my goal. I got there. It's a sense of victory. It's a sense of taking empower or self-empowerment with you. And the last rune I get for you, Curtis, is Helgelas. So Helgelas is where we get the word for hell from. It's the hailstone, which can be disruption, but it can also be transformation and lucid dreaming and protection, things of that nature. I'm seeing a change in direction in your life. I think this is representing a major direction change in your life, but it's something that's from the outside, sort of from the spirit world, that's meant to really shake up your life and change your direction, but it is from the spirit world, because the spirit world wants you to move in a different direction and needs you to be in a different direction. It's going to be difficult at first, but if you embrace it with your clarity, you should be doing well. Just let spirit guide you. There he is.
All right, who are you reading for? Curtis, right?
Curtis, that's right. I have
Curtis.
to move this cat for just a moment. He's got to go downstairs.
Curtis, what? Can anybody hear me? Yeah, Val, I got you on. Can anybody? Hello, hey, you out there in the hallway? Can you hear me? So I don't know if anybody can hear me now, but Curtis, what's going on in your life? I didn't even hear. Okay, you can hear me. So yeah, I want me to do songs. So the songs have already been coming through. All right. So Curtis, every breath you take, that song came through you. So I don't know what's going on in your life. So Angela went out with the kitty cat. What's she doing with the cat? Okay, y'all can't hear me. Hey, hi, Denise.
Hi. Hi, Denise. Denise.
Oh, just started a new business. Ah, okay. All right. So that's your song. So, all right. Next up is Julie Ann.
All right. Julianne. Of course, I had to remove Mr. Adventure. That was Mr. Adventure, everybody.
So who sings the song Believe? We're Standing Stone's in here. He's my music guy.
Okay.
Believe. Now I'm
Oh,
gonna have to pull up another tab and see who sings Believe. Hold up.
okay, so this is the rune Pertho. So Pertho means the uncertain future. It's the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm getting the impression that this rune specifically, that the runes want to talk about your future. And that's why this rune has come up. It usually means good luck as well, but it also deals with the future. The next rune I have for you is Tiwas. Tiwas, which is, I feel like the impression of you standing your ground, like you have to stand up for yourself at this point, that you really will come to as situations come to the head and you have to stand up for yourself. And the last rune I have is Othala. So Othala meaning the mother goddess that is the one that produces kings, but it's also family, DNA, heritage, ancestry, and this can be also the Orlog. This is oneness with the universe. And the impression I'm getting from this is a sense of oneness, but I feel like you also reconnect with your family. It's like it feels like you've been separated from them and then you get to reconnect with them on a more deeper level.
All right. So I don't know country music. So I'm trying to listen to the music. So it's Brooks and Dunn, Believe. That is the song. Who was that for? Julianne. So
Yes.
Julianne, Brooks and Dunn. I had to look it up because Standing Stones is not here. It's Brooks and Dunn, Believe. That's what it is. So I don't know what that means. So that's your song. All right. Next up, Barbara. So, and now Wind of Change. What Wind of Change? I don't know this music, ladies and gentlemen. What I mean,
Wind of Change. That's a Scorpion song. Yeah,
that is.
that's a Scorpion song. Wind of
All right.
Change, and it talks about.
There you go, Barbara.
Talks about the. Take me to the limit on a.
I'm gonna have to let me look this one up.
Yeah, you gotta look up the lyrics of that one. It's a pretty good song.
Is it?
It's something that's a little bit out of the normal for Scorpions. It's more like a ballad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is a Scorpion song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Barbara, first rune I get for you is Kenya's. So Kenya's is
Interesting.
The inner light. So this is saying that to follow your intuition, and particularly your psychic ability. Follow your intuition, listen to what your intuition has to say. The next rune I get is Sowilo. Sowilo is the sun. This is also like a lightning bolt. It'll be a stroke of inspiration. In this case, it's like an insight. I'm getting the impression like your intuition gives you a sudden insight that you really take advantage of, and it's really powerful. And the next rune I get for you is Gabo. So Gabo is gift. And I'm being told to trust your gift that you've been given, the abilities that you've been given, because it's going to manifest in something very profound for you. And you're going to have your intuition and your psychic gifts validated in a very powerful way.
Liana. Time out. You all, what? Have you ever heard of Tarzan Boy? What is this? Tarzan Boy. Are you all like punking me out tonight? Is this actually a song?
There is a song called Tarzan Boy. Yes.
Why? Hold on.
I don't remember who sings it though. Okay.
Liana.
Okay, so the first rune I have for Liana is Ingwas, the rune of protection. It's also for if you're going through a very specific goal you want to set, but it's usually after the god Ingwas for the household god, the protector of the household, the male. For Liana, I feel like you're the protector, that you assume that role of protector, and you're very strong and you're very masculine in how you set your goal, and you're very focused on it. And the next rune I have is Ansus. So Ansus means wisdom. It's particularly related to speaking, and I feel like the rune is telling me that you have a lot of wisdom, that you speak wisdom a lot. Like it just pours out of your mouth and you don't know where it's come from. So it looks like it's really coming from spirit, but you have a lot of wisdom that you've acquired in that you speak it frequently, and people really look to you on that. And it's courage, the runes are encouraging you to continue on that path of speaking that. The last rune I got is I was. So I was meaning death and regeneration. And it looks like you're going through a major transition. It's like it's such a major transition. It feels like it turns your life upside down to a completely 180-degree direction. And this is going to happen shortly. It's going to be abrupt, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to be regenerating, and your whole life is going to be transformed, and you along with it.
So it is by Baltimore. I had to look it up, and go out there and listen to the lyrics, because what she just gave you is actually the reading pretty much. So I never heard that. Anyways, so yes. All right, now Linda Judd. Let's see here.
Linda Judd.
Her song is My Lonely Heart. I do not know who sings that one.
I haven't heard of that song either. I don't know who that is.
Standing Stones just got into the studio. Let me look up this one.
First rune I get for Linda is Tidewe. This is the rune of oath. This is the rune of victory, the North Star for guidance. And the impression I get is like you took an oath of loyalty or fidelity to somebody, and it feels like it's an oath to take care of somebody, like a promise that you're upholding to always stay by that person and take care of them. And the next rune is strength. So this is Urus, which is strength. And this one is saying that you need strength. You're going to need to call upon a lot of strength, inner strength within yourself, because the person that you are faithful to, and this feels like this is your husband, that you're going to need a lot of fortitude and a lot of strength to help take care of him and help him in the future. And the next rune I have is Ingwas. So Ingwas is protection. This is also the male god Ingwas, the protector of the household. The message I'm getting from this rune that trust the situation, trust that you have the strength to make it through this, and that you'll always have that stability. You'll get through it, and it'll be tough for a while, but it's going to require some great deal of fortitude to get through helping this other person, and it feels like it's your husband, helping him, staying by him through what he's going through. But in the end, you do prevail and you successfully help him and you get through it together.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, next up. Let's see here. We have, and that was for Henry, wasn't it?
But that reading was for Linda.
All right, so Henry's next.
Okay.
Henry. Now this one is I know this song. It's Metallica, Nothing Else Matters.
Oh yeah. That's a
good song. So I wonder why Henry, why is that song coming up with you? You got something going on in your life? Just asking. Welcome, Cheyenne. Nice to have you.
We're reading for Henry?
Henry.
Did Henry also want a reading? Because I didn't see his name on the screen.
Yeah, I deleted it by mistake.
Okay. Henry. So the very first rune I have for you is Dagaz. So Dagaz is enlightenment, and it's also the noonday sun. It's the awareness of the light and the shadow. What I'm getting from you is like I get this impression like you're in a good place, and it's almost like you're in a rhythm, and a good tempo in your life right now, and it's almost like you're dancing and singing along to what in life through life right now. It's the impression I get from this room. It's like everything's good, it's sunny, you're in a great place. The next rune I get from you is Ing. So Ing is protection. It's Ingwas. And I'm getting the impression you have a great deal of stability right now, stability and security right now, that saying that things are good, you're protected. You have that financial stability. And the next rune I get is Wunyo. So Wunyo is the rune of peace, joy, fresh start, happy endings. So this trend, this happy state is going to continue. And I really see it's like you get this wonderful happiness, this wonderful joy in your life, and you get to continue that for a long time to come.
Now, the song doesn't mean you're frustrated or anything like that. It can mean a blend of things, right? So that's when you say folks' problems, that's probably what it's telling me. So, Rebecca, you asked for a song. So when I clicked on you, what was strange, it was, I don't know who sings this song. It's Deaf to His Part. So Standing Stones, who sings that song? So I'm not a big music guy on some of these songs. I don't even know who sings that. I don't know. So Deaf to His Part. I'm going to have to look that one up too. So Joanne Stewart. Well, I'm going to have to look it up now. Now the curiosity's got me. Deaf to His Part. Yeah, I have to look that one up because it won't quit playing in my head. Deaf to His Part.
Okay. So
it's White Lion. Yeah, like I really should have known that one.
Okay. Joanne Stewart, runes. RUNES is how they're spelled. Runes. So I'll be happy to give you a rune.
No, not Deaf to His Heart. It's Deaf to Us Part. Deaf to Us Part. You know, apart, part, not art. So,
Okay, who am I reading for again? I apologize.
Joanne Stewart.
Joanne? Okay. So the first rune I have for you, Joanne, is Gabo. So Gabo is gift. And this, you can see there's a giving and receiving process. And this represents both the giving and receiver, that's a relationship. It's a process. And to me, it also implies trust, like a lot of trust. And it feels like that you have trust issues, and those trust issues are going to be put to rest, and that there's going to be a good relationship where there's trust established, good trust established. And the next rune I get is Sowilo. Sowilo is lightning. It's the sun. It's a stroke of revelation. It's good luck. It's success. I'm getting, in your case, Joanne, I'm getting the sense of like, wow, this is all I really needed. Wow, this is what I needed. It's something that's, when they tell you like happiness is found in your own backyard, it's that type of thing. Like it's always been there, and you just dawned on you that this is what you needed. This is what you needed. And the last rune I get is Degas. This is enlightenment. But I'm getting the sense from this that you become a very well-balanced person, very well-balanced, very emotionally balanced, mentally balanced. A lot of good balance in your life coming up for you.
All right, here. And the next one is vow and sacrifice. I do not know who sings that. So, sacrifice. Hold on. Sacrifice. Watch there be like a trillion songs like that.
There's probably quite a few. Okay, Val. The first rune I bring up to you, Val, is Kenya. So Kenya's, this is a torch, what this is. An emergency with the top part of it would be covered in pine tar and lit. And then the bottom part would be the handle that you carry. So it represents your inner guidance, intuition, light in emergency. But I feel like for you, it feels like there is guidance, that there is light that you're trying to follow through darkness, like you're trying to navigate through all of this uncertainty, and you just don't know where to go. This rune is telling you can focus on the light. Focus when they talk about this rune. This could be your inner light, but it can also be the light from spirit. So the light of heaven, to let heaven guide you through this darkness. And then the next rune I got is Berkana. So I get that you will emerge from that darkness and arrive safely. Berkana is protection, and I feel like your journey through this is protected. That it's meant to be, it's protected. And trust and understand that you're protected through this. And that's Berkana, that is the female goddess protecting you. And you can even look to the Blessed Mother of God and ask for her protection and guidance through this. The last rune I got is Degas. So you will emerge in the light. You will emerge with the clarity and certainty and everything. And I just feel like it's a very fresh start. It's like I feel such a relief, and it feels amazing, and you feel like yourself again, and you feel very happy. So you'll definitely get through this journey.
It was by Elton John. And how many runes are there?
There are 3 sets of 9, so 27.
Okay. So, hello, Thomas. Welcome to the show. So, yeah, I had to, tonight I really had to look some of these up because I have no idea. So, I don't listen to Elton John and some of these other songs. Some of that one song was like an older song. So I have no idea. And so what's really weird is that some of these songs, when you look them up, there'll be like other artists that sings them. So then you had to figure out, hey, Barb, welcome to the show. Round of applause. Then you had to figure out, click on each one and see who's singing that song that you heard. So, but interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, all right, here. Let's see. Next up, who is it? I think it's Joanne Stewart. Joanne. All right, Joanne. Let's see how are you doing tonight.
All right, rooms. Let's see what we're doing. Joanne Stewart.
And Joanne is Wind of Change. Now, once again,
Yeah.
I have no idea who sings that one.
Scorpions.
Is that who sings that?
Yeah.
All right. Wind of Change. There we go. So.
All right. So the first rune I get for you is land goose. Land goose means growth. It means progress. In your case, I'm seeing progress, like you're making very good progress. And the next rune I got is Yara. So Yara means 1 year, but it's also harvest. And I feel like you have a specific goal that you're trying to achieve. It's like you're trying to get the life that you want. It feels like you're trying to pull everything together to make the life exactly the way you want it. And this is harvest. So your hard work is going to pay off. This is what Yara means. And the last rune I got is Isa. So when I see Isa, because this represents ice, it's actually where we get the English word ice from. And we actually say, and I think in German, we also have that same word. It's pronounced the same way in German. So Isa here, meaning pause, delay. In this case, I'm seeing pause, like it's time to rest. So to take a rest. So after you get this together, and of course you'll have the benefits of that reward of hard work. Once you see those benefits come in and you have what you want, this rune is telling you you need to really rest and focus on yourself and pause and absorb and enjoy everything. Please take care of yourself.
All right, Woo Rider, welcome to the show. Scott, it's not too late, but when you came into the studio, Scott, or to the show, you say me. What is that? Is that actually a real song?
Yes, that is a Phil Collins song. No, yeah, it is. I think it's Phil Collins. Say you, say me. Oh no, Richard. Who's the other guy? God, what was his name? He sung. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll look it up.
I know his name. My gosh, he had so many hits in the 80s. I think one of them was Dancing on the Ceiling, and I think he also sang Say You, Say Me. Say you, say me, say it together and naturally. Lionel Richie. That's right, Rebecca.
Yeah,
Lionel Richie. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well.
you say me.
Say you, say me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Barb even says Cynthia. So I don't know. It's interesting. So
it's a very nice song. It's a very
Lionel Richie, Cynthia. Yeah. Interesting. All right. So Scott is up on the block.
Scott. Let's have Scott up here. Okay, Scott. So the very first rune I get for you, Scott, this is Ansus, but this is upside down. It's inverted. I usually don't. How many times I've done runes and how often have they come inverted? I have not had a single rune come up inverted, so it's inverted for you. So this rune, Ansus, usually means wisdom and speaking. And when it's inverted like this, it means that you're stumbling. You're not able to speak. If it feels the first impression I got that you have been silenced, it's like you've been, because of fear, it's like you've been silenced. It's like your wisdom and your voice have been silenced. And then the next rune I have is Othala. So Othala is family, it's honor, it's wealth, it's DNA, it's has a lot of also connection with the universe, like with everything. What I'm getting the impression of this for you, the pursuit of connection, of seeking connection and not being able to find it, but you can actually connect, because it looks like, it feels like you're trying to connect with the universe or with the spirit realm, something of that nature, and you're just unable to find a good connection. But you can invoke that rune to help you with that, because part of that rune's energy and ability, a gift, is to connect with oneness. And you can do that. You can look up the rune Othala, it's Othala, and say the Galder song for Othala, and it's basically a chant. You can picture the rune Othala in red on your throat, and simply say Othala, 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 da. And you can actually ask for that rune to help you. Ask for that rune's frequency to help you connect to with the universe, okay, with oneness.
Interesting.
And then the next rune that can definitely help you is called Sowilo. So this is success. This is the lightning bolt. This is the sunshine. It's very positive, has a lot of very warm, friendly energy. And what I get is success out of this. So you can connect with spirit. It just sometimes it's a matter of finding the right frequency to do that with. And sometimes it's meditation to connect with that oneness. But Othala is energy. One of its gifts is to help you connect with the oneness. So certainly you can look up that rune and look up the Galdor song. And Galdor is Galdr, enchanted, and just follow through with that and ask for it to help you. And it says so really, you'll find your success in looking for that oneness. Oneness with everything, that with the universal consciousness.
He said, awesome. I am successful. Thank you. And Denise, I don't know who sings this one either. Made in Heaven.
Oh, wow. Made in Heaven?
I don't know. Sorry, Standing Stones. Made in Heaven. Who sings that one? That's Denise's song. So Denise wants a reading too.
Denise.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Made in Heaven.
Made in Heaven. So Denise is doing a rune reading for you. So the first rune I get is manas. This is the word where we get the word man from. And it's human intellect, it's human wisdom, it's humanity, it's the Bifrost bridge from this physical realm to the spirit realm. And Denise, what I'm getting from you is that you're seeking seeking to connect with a loved one on the other side, is what I'm getting the impression of. This room's getting the impression that you're seeking to connect with a loved one who has passed.
Yeah, Rebecca, you're right. It is Queen.
Okay, so the next rune I get is Nadis. So Nadis is a rune of what they call a tight band around the chest in runic poetry, but it's a rune of just basic necessity, emergency. This can also be for protection and love. And when we cross our fingers for luck, that's how you invoke the energy of this rune, is crossing your fingers. What I'm getting the impression of from Nadis, it feels like there's a struggle and a limitation for you, and you're just trying to get through it and trying to get past that. Again, this is one of these rooms that you can actually go and look up and chant the Gounder song and actually ask it to help, ask this energy to support you through that. But I'm also feeling too with that Nadis is like I'm just down to my bare basics, and I feel like the mind is a little bit out of sorts. It's all over the place, and you're just trying to get through the very basic. Let me just get through this one day at a time type of thing. And the next rune I got is Gabo. Gabo is gift. So I'm getting the impression that you are expecting gifts. So the spirit world has prepared a gift for you. It's unexpected that's coming. you're going to be able to move past that necessities because there's going to be an unexpected gift, an unexpected support that's going to come into your life, unexpected help. So trust that is a gift from the spirit world just for you.
Oh. So we're supposed to pull a moon card. Why? I don't know. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the readings. I was listening to the song in my head, but was her reading any good?
Yes. Yes, it was. We talked about that she's in a place where there's a lot of chaos, and then she's just focusing on the bare necessity, but she's going to get through it. She's definitely going to get through it. There's an unexpected gift of support that's coming for her.
Denise says spot on, so okay. Why a moon card? I don't know. A moon card. Interesting. All right. So why does this card, Denise, come up? So Denise, this card comes up. It's a new moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer. And it says you and your loved ones are safe. So what does that mean? Can you explain that to me? Yeah, Cynthia, I put you right. I think the board's cleared, so no problem. Was there a scare or something in the family not too long ago, or something coming up, or? Let's see if Denise says anything. All right, Denise, give you 5 seconds, and if not, we'll move on. Just want to see if that card resonates. It's just weird, that's all. Oh, you're welcome, Cynthia. We'll come to you next. We're just going to make sure Denise is not typing. Four, three, two. Yeah, I know it's about okay. All right, Denise. For the audio listeners, Denise does on iHeartRadio, Google, and Spotify. Denise says, "Grizzly, I know it's about my niece. Thank you." Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. Thank you. And next up is Cynthia. And I don't think we ever Cynthia. It's telling me to do some cards on you. It's really strange. So I'll let Angela to start out, and I don't even have my deck out, so I'm gonna get my deck out for you. And clear your mind out.
Yeah, Cynthia. So the very first room I get for you, and I had another room just pop out of the bag on its own. Okay, so the first rune I got for you is algae. So algae means sanctuary, peace, safety, and there are the three polarities of energy here: neutral, positive, negative. It's supposed to be an antler of a deer or an elk. What I'm getting for you is sanctuary, that you don't feel safe. You feel I get this very nervous and insecure feeling, but understand that there is sanctuary coming, and you can also go and evoke this rune, algaes, online and sing its Galder song, chant it to help calm you down, to find sanctuary within and to bring the energy of sanctuary in. Right now, this feels very unstable. This feels like you have any. It feels like to me like everything is so much is happening, like you can't control everything, and everything is kind of not safe and out of your control. The next rune I have is Thorasos. So Thorasos means danger, difficulty, boundaries also. This rune is saying, yes, you are in a difficult situation, but at the same time, this rune is telling me that you need to set boundaries, that boundaries will help you in the situation that you're facing right now, to set boundaries for yourself. The next rune I got is Nadis. Now, Nadis here we go, Nadis. represents a tightness around the chest. So you may even be feeling anxiety in your chest. It's also the bare necessity, just focusing on what you can focus on to get done what you can do. And the goal is to get from this point to the point where you're prospering. And you can actually invoke that rune as well to help you through, support you in the difficult times and get you through this. And Nani's can even bring the energy of love. And you can even go to, there's a rune book called Encyclopedia of Runes, or you can even look it up online, and where you can sing the Galdor song from Naldi's to help bring that, bring you the energy that you need and the support that you need to get through this.
Okay, so I heard part of that, and I already pulled your cards to show you. I already pulled your cards. They're right there. I shuffled them. So the cards are already laid out. So the cards are dealt. So I cannot change that. So Cynthia, give me an approximate age. How old are you? Like you're in your mid-30s? Just give me like a 30-ish, 40-ish, something like that ballpark. So you don't tell me your exact age. So because this is going to help me with the direction we're going to go. So now I understand the card pull a little bit, but I heard some of what Angela said, but okay. Now, so when I don't know, have you seen her show before, Cynthia? I'm trying to remember. So when I look at cards, I look at the past, present, and future, right? So I look at the totality of things, and I look at things you've done in life and where you're going in life and the possibilities, right? So, nothing's never set in stone. Anything can change at any moment in time. However, there is, well, I guess I should show you the first card. It's the devil card. It's in reverse. So that card is, a lot of people freak out because it's the devil. But, it's not, let's talk about it. So with that card, it's talking about detachments, about breaking free, and it's about reclaiming some power. I do feel that in probably picking up on some stress and some issues in the past that have not been very good issues that maybe we have not dealt with appropriately and probably have not shut the door and locked them and probably have not stepped away like we should have. I'm going to look at you in your eyes on that one because I know where we're going to go with that, but I'm going to stop. Leave that there for a second. And the next one I'll look at is the Four Swords, right? And it's also, when I look at the Four Swords, we look at that, and when we look at that, we picture him and we look at what he is doing, right? And when we see somebody with the Four Swords, we think about conflict, we think about the tensions, we think about loss. Some defeat comes into play. We think about win at all costs, right? Fight, maybe some betrayals in our lifetime. I see scars. I see scars that you try to cover. However, no matter what you cover the scars with, they're always going to be there because that's what you've been through life and you've been branded. And when I say that, let that sit there and resonate for a second. Okay, it resonated. So we all go through life and we all have our struggles, right? And I say this to many people, is we think we make a decision and that decision is going to come out with a certain outcome. But however, that decision we made did not come out with that outcome that we thought it should have. But when we try to alter that outcome to make that decision to come out with the appropriate outcome that we plan, and it still doesn't operate that way, we stop and think, why didn't it? Why have I failed? However, life has certain destinies that the roads we have to travel on with pebbles and thorns that we must walk upon to have certain scars in life to make the person we are as today. Now, think about the words I said and used, not what they phrased and stated. I'll say it again. Think about the words I used and said, not the words that I have said and stated. Now, if you understand that phrase, you will go a long ways in life. Things are not always what they seem to be, and ours in our reality. A lot of people can understand what I said to them because they get stuck on certain phrases. Think about the words and articulation. This is where I teach people about things in life. It's hard to understand that. I didn't want to say that, but you brought it up. I do try to talk in codes. I don't bring up personal issues on the air. However, when I look at the last one, it is Queen of Wands, right? And so the Queen of Wands talks to me about your personality, your soul. When I say that, is that it tells me that you are a warm person. You've got a big heart. I do see in some circumstances that people have taken advantage of that. Not only friends, but also close people to you as family members. And we'll stop there because I see you probably shaking your head. But I also see that there's some determination in life that you're going to get through certain struggles that you're enduring. And yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Keep your chin up and think positive. It is proven beyond a reasonable doubt that stress and sadness can cause cancer and other illnesses in the human body. That has been proven in a scientific study in health journals across the world with MDs and other PhDs. So I just want to throw that out there. But remember what you walked through from the past. Do not go through that same thorn bush that you have not too many years ago, because I don't want you to repeat that same mistake. And you're thinking, how do I know about that mistake? Just think about that for a minute and let that sit in. I pause for a reason because I want you to think what I'm talking about. Does any of this resonate with you? See you later, Henry. You're welcome. We're getting ready to wrap up too.
Yeah, there's another one who wants a reading. A Woo Dig G. He wants a reading too. I can go ahead and read him. If we can squeeze him in.
Cynthia didn't fall off the couch, did you, hon? I couldn't figure out what was making my sound meter bar going off the wall, right? Yes, I'm the Queen of Wands. I used to do rings. Yes, too big heart, but I've learned trying to keep my mother alive from cancer. Okay. All right. I understand. It's just, okay. All right, Cynthia. Yeah, you are a beautiful soul. Beautiful. Yeah. You're a wonderful person. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, Angela says we got time for Woo Rider. Woo. I can't even say Woo Rider. I sound like a damn baby.
Woo Rider GP.
Woo Rider DG. All right, look, here we go.
All right. Thank
And
you,
I was
Cynthia.
going to a different set of rooms for him, so I'm picking those. Okay. And so the first room I get for Woo Rider. Oh, you can't always see here. I'll put it against the camera. Well, maybe not. Oh, this is going to work. There it is. So this is Isa. So Isa is the rune of ice. It's pause, delay. I get the impression specifically delay. Like you're going to receiving a delay. Like you were on track. You're really focused on your goal, but that goal has been delayed for you. And then the next rune we get for Woo Big is for a general reading. This rune's a bit green, but this rune, so it should be a little bit easier to see. Oh, this is Langoose. So Langoose is the rune of water, of flow, and growth. Eventually, you will be seeing progress towards this goal. It's going to be slow in coming, and I see slow growth, but when the growth starts to happen, it's going to be steady. You're not going to have much more delay or pause or interference towards the goal that you're seeking, because it feels like you're aiming for something specific, and you have this on your mind a lot, and it's going to be delayed, but eventually you'll see some progress. And the next rune I got, and this is Thorosauce. Thorsos is a thorn. This rune is, I keep hearing the word caution. Be careful. Be careful. So be very, very careful in your progress. It's saying be careful in your decision making. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't make anything that's based on emotional reasons. Think rationally and cautiously. Weigh every decision out before you proceed, because you're kind of in a precarious position and maintaining and getting any progress in that goal at all. So make sure that you weigh your decisions according to that rune.
Awesome. So yeah, so hopefully that resonates there. And hopefully that everybody really enjoyed the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got some good shows lined up for everybody. We're starting early tomorrow, yeah. So I'm getting all the promos done. So thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you think, Angela? Did you have fun tonight?
Oh, it was fun. It was great. I love doing
this. Wonderful. So from coast to coast, everybody, from around the world, Godspeed. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye and good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.